A certain type of Brexit supporter regularly writes claims in the comments below my videos that they did not get from careful research, but only from reading headlines or simply repeating what others had said. And I'm going to unmask 10 of these claims from the comments in this video. Number 1. Theresa May signed the withdrawal agreement. No, Boris Johnson signed the withdrawal agreement in October 2019 and then made it law after the December elections in the United Kingdom. Incidentally, the ERG MPs, like Marc François, who no longer wants to know about it, also voted yes on that. 2. The referendum was binding, but the political declaration of the withdrawal agreement was not. The referendum in 2016 was not legally binding. Neither does the political declaration. Nevertheless, the result of the referendum was implemented. Since some still deny it, even Nigel Farage has admitted that the referendum was only advisory and that he even didn't want anything else. Number 3, the EU is undemocratic. Unelected people make the decisions. The decisions in the EU are made by 3 bodies. The European Commission consists of members elected by the European Parliament. The European Parliament was elected by hundreds of millions of citizens from 27 nations. And the Council is made up of members elected as their governments in the 27 member countries. In addition, of course, the EU has a civil service, just like the British government, but they are only executive bodies. Everyone who makes the important decisions is democratically elected. And by the way, partly more democratic than the UK counterparts. Number 4, we voted for no deal in 2016. Well, a lot was promised by the Leave campaign in 2016, even that Britain could still enjoy all the advantages of the single market and the customs union. Nobody spoke of leaving without any agreement at all, not even Nigel Farage. Myth number 5 is there is no British exceptionalism. All the time as a member, Great Britain has always received extra sausages, as we say in German. So the famous cherry picking is not anything that has to do with Brexit. Be it the return flow of the paid contribution, the euro or the Schengen area. But that is over now, and it is also better for the EU, because the advantage for the EU is if Great Britain ever wants to re-enter, they can only do so on the same terms as everyone else, without these extra sausages. And myth number 6, the EU suddenly made new outrageous demands at the start of the negotiations in March. The EU has asked for nothing other than what Boris Johnson signed as an intention in October 2019, in the political declaration. And there was nothing new about that in March. And number 7 is the UK was always bullied and not consulted. The United Kingdom had the same voice in the EU Council as any other country and was involved in every decision. No decision could be made without the approval of the British government. And only if you can't always enforce your will on the 27 others. That's not bullying. The UK could vote against anything they don't want. But so could the other 27. Number 8. The EU has to pay high tariffs from January 1st and the UK will earn a lot of money from the EU. No. The customers in the UK will have to pay these tariffs. These tariffs will be added on the consumer prices. So the UK government will make that money from their own people. Number 9. The UK will have full access to the single market under WTO terms in case of a no-deal Brexit. Well, goods can continue to enter the single market if they meet EU standards. But then there are tariffs and quotas on them. And some of these tariffs are up to 40%. But the more important part of the UK's income is not goods, but services. And so far, there are no regulations for the services. Under the rules of the WTO, it is therefore very likely that British services will no longer have access to the internal market at all if no agreement is reached until the end of the year. And number 10, We will leave the EU on December 31st. We want out. No, you won't. You won't leave the EU on December 31st. You can't. You can't leave the EU on December 31st. Because you already left the EU on January 31st. You are out. And if you now want to know more about European politics from a German point of view, YouTube has picked another video for you right here in the end screen, right next to your chance to subscribe to my channel, by the way. I'll see you in my next video. Click and enjoy und viel Spaß.